guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm super excited because I would like to tackle one of the most important topics which I included in the previous videos, actually the introductory video. So in this video we are going to discuss suicide thoughts. So there are a number of reasons why people resume to suicide or think about committing suicide. For instance, money, ambitions, sex and love, relationships, stress and anxiety, depression, just to name a few. So why would somebody have suicide thoughts towards money? Now money is a basic need. We all need money. But the thing that drives us to this kind of ambitions, why we're not there, is what we're surrounded. We're surrounded in an environment where people are chasing money. We have rich and we have poor. But the rich ones, we don't know how they earned that money. We don't know how long it took them to have such amount of money, as we can see. And we don't know what struggles they are going through every day in order to maintain their businesses or maintain their lives. So because of poor direction, sick mindset, we feel like if I cannot do it or I did it already, I failed, so why should I continue doing it? It means I'm not supposed to be on earth, I'm not supposed to live. But let me tell you this, the moment you wake up in the morning, that's an opportunity for you to do better and to do bigger. You have to realize your purpose in your life. Consider what you want to achieve and how long can take for you to achieve that thing. So don't have suicide thoughts towards money. Money come and go, so be mindful. So let's get into relationships. In this relationships, we're going to talk about sex, love, and everything that leads one into having suicide thoughts. So wow, nowadays it's like millennials, Generation Z, people are into relationships. Like nobody wants to be single, everybody wants to date forever, and they're dating for the money. The same thing I said earlier. And because of peer pressure also, people are getting themselves into relationships. But you know what, guys, I think the first thing we need to consider before getting into a relationship is, what do you want from that relationship or from that person? Why are you with that person? Are you happy with the person? Because don't just get into a relationship because everybody is in a relationship. You don't know the troubles or the drama that goes through the relationship. And maybe you're not even matured enough to handle relationship issues. For instance, men can say anything in order to sleep with you. And in return, you go tell your friends like, oh, he told me he loves me and stuff. But he just said those words in order for you to open up. That's all. It doesn't really mean anything. So before you get into a relationship, you have to think to yourself and consider your level of maturity. If you can handle relationship drama, because it's not like bed of roses. I mean, it could be a bed of roses, but in order to get that rose, you have to pass through some thorns. Stress and anxiety, it's the other thing. I'm calling him, he's not answering. I'm calling her, she's not answering. You're online, you're not replying. You give me a boutique. Sometimes these things just happen mistakenly. You don't have like to put it in your mind that this or that. No, we are busy people. Sometimes you get online to check specifically some things, and we accidentally open your messages and we're like, oh my god, I really have to reply, but this is not a good time. I'll actually talk to the person later on during the day, because right now I'm so focused on something else. So majority of us do not understand that. And also, if you're in a relationship, you have to say it, it goes straight out. this is what this is about. And in certain time, if you feel like you don't feel the same way, like when we started, the vibe is no longer there, it's better to tell me. I mean, it's a good thing for you to know that that person doesn't really like you, or the person is no longer into you, rather than that person being cheating or anything like that. It's not good. It's just better to communicate that message. Hey dude, I don't like anything, or hey girl, I enjoyed this, but I think it's time to move on. So let's not have suicide things towards petty things. Actually, teenagers, we have like a lot of cases of suicides, but we would have talked to somebody else. And talking about somebody else, majority of us have really commented on the recent cases about suicide that I would rather listen or hear you talk to me than attending your funeral. I think majority of us do not pay attention to what our friends are telling us. For example, you go out with guys, you go for booze, and your friend shows up saying that, guys, things are not going well with me, I really need some help. And you're just there drinking, you're having fun, yeah, like you don't want to associate your mind with that bad energy that the person is bringing in. You go like, chill dude, we only live once, we have this moment, we have the drink, so let's drink to it. And that person will just drink because he's in that situation. Later on, you might hear, oh, the person committed suicide few hours after he or she left the bar. And you go like, we were together, yes, we were together. But that person was trying to communicate something to you which you took for granted. And the person might have felt neglected, that even the friends he or she is surrounded, they're not helpful. So we have to learn to listen things our friends tell us. Like if somebody tells us that I'm not feeling good or things are not going on with me, we have to ask them in detail and be there for them. I know at a time some people, because of being ambitious, and when something they are doing or they have done did not do well, they usually go like, my life is messy, nothing goes my way, God has forsaken me, all those things. But it's not like when we see them or when we picture them, it's just this one thing that followed, and they're already like overreacting towards it. And maybe because you told them that, feel free to come to me whenever you have a problem, I'll be at your service. Some people take advantage of that. So that's a bad thing also, because if the person has presented themselves that they are of help, do not take advantage. Because, I mean, you can come here today, tomorrow, but I wouldn't tolerate you to be coming here all the time. I also have my life, I need to deal with it. I can be here to listen to what you have to say and help you understand. But the moment you start like keeping that distance, that's when the hurt comes in. So guys, let's not allow petty things read us into suicide thoughts. In the next video, I'm going to go in details and giving examples why and how everything happened based on the research on the rate of suicides in the country. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video.